Guys, I was gonna wait, but okay, I got a minute to do this, and then I'll just pause it. All right, I'm gonna see what comes up. Somebody was performing actions. Somebody was performing actions on behalf of a secret group. There's something about a mystery. Something about the peak of a mountain. I don't know how significant that is. This is tech related though. Something about tech. Hold on. Somebody actions on the behalf of a secret group. Give me what else? Huh. Oh my goodness. Something about a rapper. Alright, whatever that is. Something about a rapper. Somebody was on a behalf of a secret group. A rapper could be significant. Never mind, who's here. I don't know what rapper this is. Obviously, these cards don't. There's some sort of a rapper. Is there anything else about this rapper working with a secret group? There's something about a comedian. So there's a rapper. There may be a comedian that passed. There's something about tech. There's something about somebody in a secret group. Alright, whatever that's about. That's what's coming out in the energy. Alright, I just wanted to do that. What else does the collective need to know? What else does the collective need to know? What do we need to watch out for? What is significant? Like little things. It doesn't have to be big. It doesn't have to be connected. Excuse me, guys. Something about a skirt. What? We need to be. Oh, alright. Maybe you guys are going somewhere. Be careful of your skirt. Something about a skirt. These are being very difficult right now. I'll try you again. What do you want to say? Somebody's boss. Something about a boss is sad. Somebody's boss is sad. Something happened. There was a telephone. Something that they heard over the telephone. There's a boss that's mad about something they heard over the telephone. It could have to do with the church. Could have to do with the yellow, color yellow. Something that they want. I don't know what that is. Alright, child. Temple. Alright, temple comes out reversed here. Somebody might get some bad news about a temple, or there's a need for us to watch temples. There's a need for us to watch churches. Something was done and it wasn't televised, or you don't have it. Something wasn't televised, or somebody said it wasn't televised, whatever that is. Maybe that's the revolution. I don't know. I'm just saying. Something about a window. Somebody's asking why. Somebody could have committed something about a chair. I feel like that could be enough. What about this chair? You know what I mean? What is Chad? That's significant. I'm keeping it. What is this with this chair? I also saw something. What was it earlier? A movie. There's a chair and a movie. Alright, something with a movie chair could have happened, or them keeping that. Something with a chair, a movie. Something wasn't supposed to get out. Child, something could have happened in the bathroom. Somebody could have been at a movie theater, something with a bathroom, a chair. Whatever that is. I'm keeping chair. Give me more. What else? Alright, I gotta pause y'all anyway. Hold up. Somebody may have accused somebody of something, or somebody's going to identify somebody that was sitting in a chair in a movie theater, something in the bathroom. Somebody's going to be identified as having done something on the train. They know it. There's something that somebody learned, and they always run. I learned it and I always run. More accusation is short. Somebody's short. It might have been 2 or more people or something like that, but I also get the U.S. something about a library. A library at lunchtime. bathrooms. Like, that's what I got. It was this bathroom. Y'all need to watch out, whoever you are, security, watch out for what goes on in these bathrooms, right? I feel like somebody could put something in the bathroom, a public bathroom. Toilet. Let's keep that. Chair, toilet. Hold on, y'all. I love you guys. Hang on really quick. Hold on. Sorry about that, guys. I just had to take care of everything online, so I apologize. But I wanted to record while it was there, because I was like, oh man, I gotta wait. And then I was like, oh, let me just go. So I did. Let's see what else comes out. Is there anything else that we need to know? Something about a girl. Child, a girl. Somebody said, girl, please. Or, girl, please. Somebody said, girl, please. Like they begged them for something. Paper. Maybe they gave them some money for a dress. It says paper and a dress. Something turned out bad. Something didn't go well. Hold up. What else happened here? Something on a bicycle. I don't know if this is pedal or engine. Something about the color gray. Somebody didn't see somebody's hand or somebody's hand. Something in a hand. Somebody turned into a cat, started scratching somebody. I don't know what this is. Hold up. What else is this? Somebody's animal may have attacked somebody. Give me more. Something significant about the color purple. Something about a flag. Where'd that flag go? Here we go, flag. Alright. Chair, toilet, flag. Alright. In a school. A flag, a school. Alright. So, let's be mindful of chairs. Something, but the chair, I'm looking at this chair different. To me, that's financial. Alright. Whatever. I don't know what that is. But there's something about a school. A flag, a school. We did see temple. I don't know. I would just be mindful. Somebody wants to say bye-bye. So we don't really need that. They ain't got no love for you. Whoever you are. Child, hold up. Head. Child, listen. I ain't trying to be fun. When I see head and vegetable, I don't know. That don't. Somebody might fall on a horse. Alright, anyway, I'm done with this. Okay. Alright, hold up here. I don't know what that's about. But I also don't understand why it stuck out to me. So, with that, I'm going to figure out why. This reading is really light. There's nothing crazy about this read. I just wanted to check the energy. Let's see what was going on. What's the behalf of this secret group? How about I get some tarot cards out? How about that? But I really didn't want to do that. That's why I ain't doing that. Let me see what we got. Alright. Tell me about this chair. Oh boy, here we go. Oh, I didn't pull out the other deck either. Lured. Okay, somebody was lured to a party. Here we go. This crap. Something about a party. Maybe. Oh, that did fall by the wrappers though. This fell over by the wrappers here. There was somebody lured to a party. Maybe somebody went to a party that they didn't want to go to, but it says you were lured, right? But I also feel like some of you could have been tricked into it. Like when you're lured, sometimes you don't know you're being lured. So something could have happened at a party. I guess straight up. I guess the rappers, whatever happened at this here party, something, whatever. I don't know. Something with some life insurance. Oh, somebody lured somebody. Something about life insurance and a party and some rappers. Okay. Somebody got drunk. The assumption is there's something about a microchip, right? So something about a microchip, that could also equate to something having to do with a wire. Doesn't a wire require a microchip? Somewhere along its operation, I'm sure it does. So maybe something there, I don't know. Something about a microchip. Or this literally could be a microchip. Why? Because there's a scheme going on with the CEO something having to do with tech, something having to do with a rapper, and something with a deceased comedian. I don't know. Something about the water supply. The water supply is questionable. Alright, okay, toilet, water supply. Anything else I need to know? What else do I need to know? Just random stuff, nothing. I don't know. It could be some group of people. They consist of a lot of folk, right? There's a very diverse group of people, the Wranglers. Nobody's going to mess with them. They are the ranchers, the whole family. Whoever these people are, there's a group of people, they all look different, and they said ain't nobody gonna mess with them. So you're up against some sort of a group. There's some group that comes up against you. Whatever that is. Anything else? What else? Oh, give me one more right here. Something about a strategy. There's a failed strategy with a group. I don't know if the group failed or you failed. I don't know. Something about white collar crime. There was a white collar crime that failed. Failed strategy. This group said you ain't loyal and they kicked you out of it, so you're done. Whoever you are. Alright, so who's this person? Who is this, the CEO, forced to resign. Hold on. Who's this secret group? Or give me some letters. Who's the secret, basically? NMY. O. E. Somebody has working with a secret group. I don't know what that is. I don't know who's working with who. Let me give it a couple more. CEO. CEO speaking in code over some money, MONEY. CEO money. The CEO is doing something, working with a secret group to get some money. It's right there. There's something going on with tech. They said something was at its peak and it is not. I don't know. Some of y'all, so I don't know how all these people are involved, but if I have a group of people that are protecting themselves from something, these all could be those played out here. Like literally, everybody's in this card and everybody shows up on this board. There's something about some money and a CEO, something about a code, something about money. COMNEY. And a water supply, okay, and there's a bunch of ranchers over there, so somebody might be trying to threaten somebody's land or something like that. Like, you're not going to be able to, we're going to take the water, whatever's going on. I don't know what this is about. You know how it resonates. I do not. I don't. I was pulling the energy. Alright, so I don't know. This, financial. Do I even have any financial cards? No. Do I have any cards out here? No. Is this really one of them just guilty whatever videos? Yeah. Yeah. I'm getting up to exercise my brain. Think a minute. Right? Come up with my own thoughts about stuff before I go. Take in. I know me though. Believe it or not. I don't, yeah, I try and get a balanced opinion of everything. You know what I mean? Alright, what we got here? What's up with this flag? No, that's not what I was doing, though. Somebody's taking some sort of break. Somebody's continuing no matter what. Alright, I'm not getting into that. I already know where this is going. I'm not. Basically, we're going to keep going, or whoever this is, we're going to keep going. So I'm not getting into that. Where'd those other cards go so I could just... Alright, what we got? Where did my cards go? I'm looking for the letters. You know what? I might just put this on TikTok. No, if I put this on TikTok, TikTok ain't used to me, so I ain't putting this on no doggone TikTok. I'm not putting this on TikTok, and this read is becoming more serious than I want it to be. Just watch out for the toilet. Somebody might put something in it. There's a flag that says we're going to keep going. I would watch out for schools. There's also something about a sale at a place. What it says right there. I'm not posting this video. I'm done. I don't know. I doubt it. And I already been up here 15 minutes. Jeez. Jeez. Okay, what else do I need? Something about a car. There's a car. I don't think I'm posting this video, guys. It's just I don't feel like it. And on top of that, I don't know what happened to my card, so I'm a little annoyed with that. And it's like mad early. Where's my stuff? Where's my stuff at? Hold on, let me pause.